Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications in order to receive updates on all my latest videos. Thanks for watching. So today I just want to talk about what it's like living as a bigger person, because I talked in a previous video about health food and healthy lifestyle and stuff like that, and I thought, maybe if some people are watching want to get a bit of perspective on how I'm living these days, this might be the video for you. So I typically wake up anywhere from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the latest. And usually first thing these days that happens is I wake up and I immediately notice that the right side of my right leg and the right side of my lower back are in extreme pain, because these days I've developed pain that's affecting my sciatic nerve on the right side. Now what that does is make the pain travel down the right side of my back and through the main nerve in my leg, all the way down to at least my knee, if not a bit further. Now this usually lasts about 2 to 3 hours before my first dose of aspirin that I got prescribed starts kicking in and starts taking the edge off. By about that time, I've had my lunch. Usually my breakfast is a protein shake, anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes after I get up. And my lunch is usually another protein shake of the same kind, around maybe 1:30 at the latest. I then go back upstairs, limping most of the way because at this point my leg is still not completely okay. And I go to my office room here to start working on videos and other things for social media so that I can continue to grow my influence here on the internet. About 4 p.m., my pain starts kicking in again, and I had to take another dose of my pills. Usually by this time, the anti-inflammatory medicine has worked enough to where the severity of the pain is a bit less. But again, every movement is quite painful. Usually if I go anywhere later on in the day, walking, especially long distances, is a chore, and I usually had to have either some guardrail to use, especially if I'm visiting one of my friends' relatives in either the nursing home or the hospital. And if I'm at Walmart or something, I use a cart, because walking unassisted for long distances becomes almost an impossible struggle with this kind of pain. I manage for short distances, but for longer ones, it really feels like I could drop at any second. Usually by the time I get back home, or by the time dinner starts in the evening around 5 to 6, I'm ready for actual food for the day, and I usually have whatever it is Mom's cooked. I keep to about a saucer plate's worth of food, and I try but don't always manage to resist the urge to go back for seconds. And it tends to really mess with my digestion later on in the night, especially if we've had dairy with the dinner, because my body's not exactly tolerant of dairy as much. Shortly after dinner, I go up and take my bath. I first shower off using the extended shower head and a shower stool that I got from a friend, because standing in the shower would also be a bit difficult with both the pain and the not exactly steadiness of my feet, especially on wet surfaces. I can't tell you how many times I've fallen on a wet floor. It's not exactly fun, especially when you hit something on the way down. I usually then soak in the tub for about 30 to 45 minutes in order to be able to try and relax some of the nerves and muscle groups in my lower back and legs. And then after that, I towel off and get ready for bed by getting into whatever it is I'm going to wear to bed. And then I usually come back into my office room and do some more work of some kind, including, if I can manage, doing a live stream of some kind. Usually about 9 o'clock, 9:30, I go back into my room and start winding down for the day and start to relax in order to be able to go to sleep later at night. And then about 11 o'clock, 11:05, I manage my way back down the stairs in order to watch the nightly news and also to watch the Stephen Colbert show, well, the Late Show with Stephen Colbert with my mom. We enjoy his show because he both satirizes the latest news and also makes us feel a little better by letting us know that there are people out there that are trying to do a good job. We especially love his segment Meanwhile because it just makes us both laugh. After I'm done watching the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, I usually make my way back upstairs to bed. This can be anywhere from midnight to about 12:30 in the morning. And I usually get myself situated, turn on the apnea machine that I have, put on the mask, which is just the nose piece instead of the full face mask, and read for a bit until my body starts to relax enough to where I'm half asleep and ready for actual unconsciousness for the night. And then, of course, in the morning, I wake up with the exact same pain I did the morning before. Because obviously my back isn't exactly going to get better quickly. But that's a typical day in my life, and that's usually what I go through. Now, why am I telling you all this? Well, first of all, I want you guys to understand that even with me getting a little bit healthier at a time, I'm still probably never going to be able to be 100%, and some of this will probably never go away. I also want to encourage you and discourage anyone who's not caring enough and might continue to creep towards my weight, which is currently 304. Do not, I repeat, do not let yourselves get this far. Do not let yourselves get this unhealthy. It's not a fun experience. It's not something that's easy to deal with, and it's not something I think any of you want to deal with. If you can manage to find a support system or find a way to keep yourself healthy for as long as physically possible, I encourage you and I applaud you for doing that. I wish I'd have had the wherewithal and the strength of will to be able to do that myself in my younger years. I would be a lot less, I would be suffering a lot less now if I had. But as it is, I managed to do a lot more than half the people my age with my conditions are able to do through sheer force of will and a lot of blessings from my Heavenly Father, which is another big reason why I continue to survive, is because of the blessings from Him. I also have a lot of other issues, not just the pain. I have COPD from being born with underdeveloped lungs and then also having this weight on my frame that makes it difficult to take a full breath in or out. I have vitamin deficiencies directly related to my gastrointestinal and weight issues that could probably very well lead to brittle bones and other issues later in life after surgery if I don't continue to take prescribed medications and vitamins like I'm supposed to. I could even manage to completely reverse the surgery if I am not careful and just eat like there's no tomorrow. There are a lot of risks in anything including gastric bypass or gastric sleeve surgery. And I do not want you guys to have to take these kinds of risks in order to retain some semblance of health, when really all you could have done in the first place is just not made my stupid decisions, my stupid mistakes. So please, for the love of God, if you can, if there's any hope for you to still remain healthy, please do so. And if you're still on the track where you could easily turn yourself back towards the right path and start getting healthier again, I implore you to do so, not only for your own personal health, but for those around you who care enough to want to see you around for a long time. And that's one of the main reasons I'm doing what I'm doing, is because I know you guys especially want me around for a long time. And I'd rather stay here than have to leave you guys so soon, because I know some of you really need a guiding light in this world. And I hope that what I'm doing is enough to serve as that. So please, learn from my mistakes. Don't do what I did. Don't be the stupid idiot that I was. And get yourself some help. Even if it means going to a counselor and finding out the root of your problems in your head. Because a lot of this up here is what is driving this and this. Is the stuff up here that's making you decide to put stuff here and make everything down here go badly. And I just realized what that looked like earlier. I meant this, not the other way. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you guys do everything possible to make sure that your lives are worth living. Whether it's by taking care of your health, going out and creating connections with other people, or just finding something to enjoy in life. Please do what you can to enjoy what you have here on Earth. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Hey guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe. If you do, make sure to turn on your notifications so that you can see all my future videos. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at TheWanderingWind71. I've got a lot of great pictures there. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at WanderingWind71 for all my latest tweets. And also over on Facebook at the Wandering Wind channel page. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy.